Breaking tonight, a man who shot two Charles County Sheriff's officers and put a neighborhood on lockdown is dead. The Sheriff's Office says they're still investigating whether he was killed by officers or took his life.
Fox 5's Lindsay Watts has been live in Waldorf all night long with an update on how those officers are doing.
Jim, tonight the sheriff says they are expected to survive, but they were badly hurt and they're going into surgery after being shot multiple times. This happened on Josephine Road, which is just behind me here. The investigation is continuing. The sheriff's office has asked that we stay at a distance, but you can just see the home where this all happened beyond the flashing lights. We'll give you a look at what it looked like here earlier. The sheriff's office says the man who was killed had an outstanding warrant on an assault case, but it was his own family who asked officers to come get him, saying they wanted him out of the house and that he has mental health issues. The sheriff says when officers arrived, they were led into the home by family, and as they were walking toward the room the man was in, he came out, started shooting, and officers returned fire. The two officers shot were flown to the hospital. The neighbors here were told to shelter in place, and the law enforcement response was huge. Hours passed. Investigators were not able to make contact with the man, so they used a drone to enter the home. Here's Sheriff Troy Berry.
Smaller drones are able to go through in lieu of putting our officers in jeopardy. The drones went in there and found the individual deceased.
If you look closely, you can see the drone approaching the house. Skyfox was overhead as all this was happening. The sheriff says the drone images showed the suspect dead with a gun and an extended magazine nearby. And he says for that reason, it hasn't been determined yet if the man was killed by officers or if he shot himself. Sheriff Berry was asked how he feels now that this situation is over. And he talked about how difficult this is for him and his department with these two officers so badly hurt.
It's not all over for me. I still have to go and console injured officers. I have to also stand by family members. Again, I really ask the community their thoughts and prayers on behalf of everyone involved in this terrible situation.
Back here live now, neither the officers nor the suspect have been identified tonight. We are expecting to learn more tomorrow. I was talking to some neighbors who live around here. Some had no idea what was going on, but they say tonight they are just glad that the threat is no longer here in this neighborhood. Back to you.